Salutare. Hello. We have the contemplation. I'm waiting for Andrei to join me. I hope you will come in soon. Andrei. Hi, Andrea. We will speak today a little bit about the astrology these days, what is happening in the sky, and a very short, I will do a very short energy clearing, and we will pull a card. And we will have the contemplation. I hope he is coming in, maybe soon. Okay. Just check. See. This is a little bit strong. Andrei. Okay. Yes. Andrei, request just a second. Ha, okay.
Hey, Mahmoud.
Yes.
Yeah? Ah, nice. Stand up, speak.
Hello. I'm not sure if we will keep it in Romanian or we go to English because I see someone, Christina. Yeah. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. I just came back from ecstatic dance, having some tea here. I don't know if you can see. Uh,
Here.
so yeah, just slowly grounding. It was a very intense ecstatic dance with a very like high BPM DJ Toltec.
Oh.
So I feel like it moved a lot. And then I haven't been dancing, or I haven't been to yoga bar dancing in more than a month. So kind of like going there and then being like, it was fully packed. And then like meeting a lot of people that I haven't met in a while and like tuning in to each one's energy. So it was super nice. But at the end, yeah, I kind of felt like, wow, like my field needed a bit of space. So yeah, now slowly landing. Feels feels good. First time in a live, so let's see what comes. I tried once. I did it by myself while having tea, but it was working well. But then the connection was keep dropping, and then I was like, okay, I'll just record what I wanted to say. So then I ended the live and I recorded it. But yeah, I haven't been, so first time.
Okay, thank you for joining me.
How are you?
Oof.
What's moving through you these days in this weekend?
I don't even know what to say. It's like it's been a very confusing time again in the past month, I might say, like in the last 3 weeks or so. Like a lot of patterns coming up, a lot of like observing myself, very like all these more shadow aspects and patterns that I have, and like I started become more aware of them and of myself and how I react in different situations, what dynamic, and like this kind of, I don't know, like more and more aware where I'm acting automatically, like just because there is a program, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit unsettling. and at the same time, I wrote recently about this inner conflict and how everything, I believe, it can dissolve the moment when I bring full acceptance. Like full acceptance with everything that is right now as it is. And because again, in the last years, like all the time I entered like in this sometimes remembering, sometimes forgetting, and then again like remembering and being in this spiral, maybe it's better to say. And and I lost my
Take your time.
yeah. Oof.
I mean, talking about forgetting, like if I remember correctly, you're a Pisces, right?
Yes.
Wow. So then your birthday is coming soon. Like
It actually was already on 1st of March.
well, did I 1st of March?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh wait a minute. I told you I'm a little bit like wait, because we entered Aries season. I don't know why my mind was still in Pisces now. Yeah, sure. Fair enough. Well, did I tell you happy birthday?
I'm not sure. You can say it to me now if you want.
Okay. We can check the chat. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, so definitely I felt this Pisces energy, like the waters, all the emotions, and this dissolving and moving and waves and flowing and going deep and going up, and yeah, it it has been. I felt it fully, and also dissolving. I think I already said about this, but like feeling like parts of me just dissolving, like, and losing a little bit like the touch of who I am.
Yeah.
Was been a very present topic in the last 3 years for me, 3-4 years. Yeah.
Yeah. How did you feel like on the new moon? When was it? Like 3 days ago, right? Two, 3 days. Yeah, because we're still in the new moon phase until tomorrow. But yeah, it was the last one in Pisces, while we still have the nodes in Virgo and Pisces. So that's like for another 18 years. So I'm curious, how did that feel for you?
So on 19, because it was also Nyepi,
Yeah.
silence, the day of silence, and I've chosen to stay for the first hours of the day until around 3 p.m. I stayed in silence.
Okay.
I did the breathwork session, and during this, like the silence and during the breathwork, like I could again, like awareness, the level of awareness expanded, and I saw this, like the attachment, and I wrote recently about this, of like letting go of something, so believing, like expecting that if I let go of something, then it will change, everything will change. Like
Yeah.
of this and that, everything will change because I'm letting go of this. But it's like just letting go without expectations. The idea of letting go without having, okay, if I let go of this, then everything will be perfect, And in the same time, this so it was, I wrote a letter of letting go and a letter of letting in, like, and separating a little bit my intentions and parts of me, even if I didn't have this expectations, like still I could set, okay, I want to let go of the control of what doesn't serve me anymore. And it felt like, again, like I was between two worlds. Maybe this would be like this parts of me that I could see, parts of me also that I could see, like I'm letting in some things and I'm letting go of some things, but it's not clear yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it really aligns with, I guess we've been navigating that threshold between like ending and beginning. Like when the sun moves from Pisces to Aries, it's kind of like the biggest shift in the astrological year. Because yeah, you really like ending one cycle, beginning the next one. But then this year specifically, it was more intense and more liminal and more chaotic than previously because of that Saturn Neptune conjunction, and Saturn Neptune being in Aries for the first time in a long time. And actually today, if I remember correctly, because like again, like my mind is a little bit like we have this like Sun Neptune Cazimi is called when they two planets meet in the same point in the zodiac. So I think today, since it's the second day of Aries, the Sun is at 1 degree, so it should be on top of Neptune. That also means like Neptune being this planet of like liminal space when it's in the heart of the Sun, like its potency, its energy is so much more heightened. So also that can mean, having this navigating a space of not knowing and being in this clarity, but it can also mean like receiving a lot of downloads because Neptune is a spiritual attunement. So for example, I've been having like some very wild dreams this last few days. I usually have wild dreams, but this time was a little bit even more. I was like, wow. Like last night, for example, I specifically like I was, because usually I take a crystal and I put it by my nightstand and I put my intent and I kind of journey with it during my sleep. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna take anything because it's like it was like way too intense this past few days. I want a night where I'm like properly resting. So with this Neptunian energy here at this threshold of, I mean, now it's in well into Aries because it's already at 1 degree, but this past few like even months, like moving at that threshold, it can really blur that line between an ending and a beginning, where it's not like sharp, where you don't know like wow, like what is coming. It's kind of like I like waking up with sunrise every day, so it's kind of like when you see the sunrise and the light is there, but the sun is not there yet. It's like still behind the hill. So like you have like the light, and you're like wow, but where is that light coming from? And then like surprise, surprise, after a while the sun is up, and then you can see the like that the circle, the sphere there, and then that's the moment of clarity because the sun is clarity. So right now I do feel like we're still where the sun is like under the still
Perfectly, much better than I could explain like how I feel. It's definitely it's like between endings and beginnings, and it's like you are there, you are like you are letting go, you are letting in, and it's again there is no like full clarity.
yeah
Not yet, not yet.
but it's a good period to, I mean, obviously it's like medicinal. Like I saw that in myself, like in my own life too, because like it's really teaching us how to be in that space of, because with Aries too, like especially when the sun moves in Aries, you have this instinctual, because Aries is very like instinctual. It's very it wants to move. It has this energy of like, okay, now I need to get stuff done. I need to move. I need to launch. I need to do this. So you're kind of like in between that, like I need to do something. I have this feeling that something wants to move through me, but then nothing is coming, or like you don't know what's the next step. Like, okay, universe, help me out here. So it's good to learn to be in that space, and that's why I feel like it's a really cool period that enables us to hold chaos and pressure without collapsing. Being like, okay, can I hold all this weight, and know that okay, like clarity will come, or like direction will be there. And in this sense also because it's very emotional, and I wrote about it I think in like a previous post a while ago, because it's a very like like combustible, like very like emotional roller coaster. For me, it's the perfect period to be able to witness like what have we been holding on to, because by the triggers that we have through the people that we meet, circumstances, like even when we are ourselves, like all of these emotions that come, like today was a very emotional day for me too, and it's very hard to pinpoint it to something specific, because when I look at it objectively, it's like everything is fine. It's just like, wow, there's a lot of things that come there, and I'm like, oh, where is this coming from? So then when I like sit with it, it's perfect to see like, wow, okay, what narratives have I been holding on to? Like, it kind of it gives me that thread that I can follow all the way to the root. Because when everything is like smooth sail, yeah, it's like we kind of ignore a lot of things and we just like put it there like on the shelf, right? But when it's so intense, and that's why Keep Season is perfect for doing soul work, because when it's so intense, you literally have it in front of you non-stop, and the universe is kind of like poking you, like someone that's like keep poking you non-stop until you're like, all right. It's like, I'm gonna look into it. Chill. So then, yeah, that's why I do feel like on one side, sure, it's uncomfortable, but on the other side, is a it's a good opportunity for any type of subconscious soul work. And yeah, here I do advise like obviously like that technique from somatic therapy that I learned from a friend of mine years ago when
Ah, wait, I'm not hearing you anymore. I think your sound. Can you check?
what about now?
Yes.
Yeah, I think there was some IG live notification that popped. Anyway, so I was saying about that technique called the pendulation, where you
And
go like into the uncomfortable, but a little bit like dip your toes into it while you're still like anchored in your comfort zone. So you go a little bit into the uncomfortable, then you come back into the comfort zone, then a little bit more. So you kind of like allow yourself, give yourself permission to dip more and more, but not like fully in to like re-traumatize yourself, but kind of like, you know, with a feeling like safe, but also exploring that feeling of okay, unknown, uncertainty, unsafety, and yeah, I mean, obviously, like having someone to hold space, that's also perfect, like a friend, a mentor, or whatever, or any kind of technique that allows us to be connected to the body, so then we can perform this like know that okay, I'm safe in my body, I'm safe in what I am, I'm grounded, and then okay, cool, now I can give myself permission, let's go there, explore a little bit that uncomfortability. Then okay, when it feels too much, come back to safety. So yeah, I don't know, that's something that's been working for me, so just wanted to share that.
thank you. Thank you for sharing and for bringing like more clarity on how these days are also influenced like by the astrology, by the sky, and how everything is interconnected all the time.
Yeah, I mean, what's something that's been working for you? I'm curious, like navigating this, like if you were to like share with someone
Mm,
else, or like yeah.
yeah, sure. Writing in my journal, it helps a lot for me. Um, being and also allowing myself to stay with the emotions that are coming up,
Yeah,
like really allowing myself to feel when it like when something is coming, and if even if I don't have a story about it, or I cannot connect, like I create the safe space for me to just okay release and move through it.
yeah,
um, Nature, especially ocean, when the energy is heavy, like I
yeah,
feel in my body. And for me, especially for me, because I'm a water sign, the water all the time helps me, yeah, helps me cleanse and release and recalibrate, maybe
yeah,
word. But also grounding. Like I feel more and more in the past months, I feel more and more the need for ground, to be more close to the earth, like barefoot, doing some exercises, like heavy exercises, just to like move the body. to feel like also through the body and embodying in the same time what I want to embody. So I'm moving through the body, nature, writing, journaling, and allowing and feeling the emotions. And of course, with how you said about creating like this space moving between like the uncomfortable and comfortable. For me, it's like learning to surrender step by step, more and more to the unknown.
Yeah.
And allowing, not learning, maybe allowing myself. And allowing in the same time to, when I feel it's too much, like, okay, sometimes I need to take a step back and it's okay. Like giving myself this permission of sometimes taking a step back, even if it's, it's very easy to go judgmental about ourselves.
Yeah.
I see I'm repeating some same pattern, or I'm triggered again and my reaction is the same, and it's so easy to say, oh my God, I'm here again. And it's like, yeah, and it's okay. It's, again, it doesn't happen like this. We need time and we need practice and repetition and like growing the awareness and changing step by step with taking more deep breaths before.
Bless you. Yeah, that's very good advice. It's a good reminder, especially because it's like I like to like connect a lot of dots, but like for example, but that threshold between Pisces and Aries. So like at the end of Pisces, beginning of Aries, when we look at human design gene keys, it's the 25th gene key.
25th is
Yeah, yeah.
my core. Yeah, my core.
Okay, nice. So yeah, that 25th, if I remember correctly, moves from constriction to acceptance and then universal love. And then that shift from constriction to acceptance, it's like constriction is like when we're not okay with with how things are, and we're not okay with where we are, like we want something else, or like there's something that we're not okay with life, and then we have this tendency to like okay close. And then how like Richard Rudd, like how he explains like this shift from constriction to that gift of acceptance is through the breath, like taking deep breaths and like making the breath a bit like bigger, like longer, like tuning into it. The breath allows the sensations of the body, like connecting with the breath, feeling, like for example, like touching or anything. All of these sensations bypass that thinking mind. So then it's like you bypass the mind, and then you go back into the body, and that mechanism of the breath allows more and more acceptance. And then you get to that threshold where okay, you're fully into the acceptance, and then you're like okay, embracing the gift and not like ignoring it, but kind of embracing, okay, I'm feeling this contraction and then I'm okay with it. And then that kind of dissolves like the hardship. And yeah, so very interesting. Yeah, the breath is definitely,
Present. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
It came to me like while you were saying about this acceptance, like the more we create space for acceptance. And I did yesterday a practice of forgiveness. I believe that before acceptance, we need to forgive. It's at least in my case, it makes sense like this. Like we can accept, like embody the acceptance when we can fully forgive some person, or it's like the moment we release this, like whatever anger is behind or constriction about something, it's like okay, create space for forgiveness.
Right.
From forgiveness comes acceptance, maybe for some people, maybe. I don't know.
No, I agree. I do see forgiveness as kind of like a complete let go. As for me, forgiveness is like, yeah, kind of like when there's no record of wrong. Because if there's still that thing of, oh, something happened and, or no, like like I did something bad and then okay, I just let it, like I'm okay with it, or like someone else did something and I whatever, like that judgment, and then okay, I forgive it. Yeah, that's different from if forgiveness is that kind of like okay, erasing like a clean slate, like there's no record of wrong, and then that's okay. It's like yeah, that clean slate, Aries zero. Yeah, but I definitely understand. Yeah, what you mean. I'm curious. Yeah, what did you had in store for this call, for this session?
What I had, sorry, what?
What did you had in store? I mean, what did you had planned for this
Well,
session?
as you know, our intention initially was to have a workshop about also from chaos, like moving from chaos to clarity, how it was, and it had to be in Romanian, but it didn't. Things
Yeah,
didn't click, yeah, with people, and the intention was what we already started doing right now about sharing a little bit what is happening in the sky,
yeah.
our perspective as an astrologist. How do I say correctly in English?
Sorry?
How do I say correctly in English? Astrologist? No. Astrolog. Adică când ești astrolog, nu?
Yeah.
Astrologist, yeah? I suppose.
Yeah, I guess.
Our perspective
Astrologer.
as a reader of the sky. Yeah.
Okay.
To bring a
a,
little
reader, a reader of the sky that that was saying that we're still in Pisces season. I guess I need another cup of tea. No, I'm joking. I'm good.
we are both
We do have a lot. We still have a lot of Pisces energy. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, no, I guess like I needed to refine a little bit my question. My question was more specific, as in like because I knew like
what we
the plan, but more like because you said something about the energetic work clearing, so I was more specific on that. Like, what was your plan around the energy practice, like the energetic
what I want to bring.
activation? What do you wanted to do there?
The moment I share with you, like let's go this and do this live, I felt I still can do a little bit of energy work and just letting the energy move through me with the intention of bringing more, maybe releasing some blockages, some emotional blockages that are present in the collective for whoever will be present right now.
Yeah.
For us, of course.
Thank
helping
you.
with that, of course. And helping with this releasing of the emotional blockages and creating this space for like clarity. Okay, there is clarity, there is fear. It's like we are sometimes, I speak at least for myself, sometimes when I feel fear, my connection with the intuition, with the clarity, it's a little bit distorts, it's like it's fully, because there is fear behind and I don't have this full touch, okay, what is really true,
Yeah.
So again, the intention here, like when I will start doing this energy movement, will be also to create a little bit of clear space, like, okay, fear, like recognizing better, maybe this is fear speaking, this is intuition, truth speaking. And this again takes me to the breath. Right now I'm observing what is happening. The moment when we are creating more space for breathing, we are taking ourselves in the body.
Yeah.
And also the mind gets a little more quieter. And then again, it's like we are bringing more, stillness and awareness, and it's like we are more in tune with the body and we can feel, okay, it's like, because there is calm, calm energy. I believe intuition comes through like in calm. It's not you don't go in some extreme, oh, you know, it's like this, you go high or you go low. It's like it's from the center. It's like very clean energy, you know, centered.
True.
So yes, this is like the intention with doing this energy work. If you want, I can already start. I'm seeing here some people joining. Hello, Ioana. Hello. Hi.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. I'll take my tea on the side.
Just finishing brewing up some more tea, and then I can be fully present.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
It was very interesting to observe myself before this. I will start doing, and I will FYI information for whoever is watching now. I might do some purging, like burping or yawning. But and what I want also to add, it's this energy work, these codes, light codes, soul codes, are working all the time for the field of the person, like wherever they are right now, wherever you are right now. This doesn't go against you. It comes to serve you. It's not breaking some limits. If you don't feel to watch it, to receive it, you can all the time just yeah, don't take it.
Yeah.
And in the trust in the intuition, trust in the we are creating now space for more connection with the intuition. Okay, and now back to what I wanted to say before we started the live. I told you that I became very emotional. I felt like anxiety. I felt like, what am I doing? Like, why I'm doing this? You know, like this kind of. I'm not seeing you anymore. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, Andrei, I think you lost the connection. I'm not sure if I still have. Okay. Okay, I lost Andrei. Just a second. Okay, you're back.
Yeah. Sorry, technical stuff. Usually I have a timer. If I use Instagram more than few minutes, it like quits the app. So when I tried to join again, I could hear the echo of my previous plus the new one. So yeah, I don't know, but good that I'm back. So Instagram was like, you had too much for today. Sorry.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
notification actually, but I like cancel it for today because usually like I have limit 15 minutes.
Yeah, same. Okay, anyway, I'm happy that I'm here. Sorry if I interrupted you.
No worries. I continue doing like allowing the energy to move through me, and I was sharing about the fact that before our live, I started to feel a little bit anxious and like nervous in the body, and I was observing like my thoughts, like why am I doing this? Like what is the purpose of
Yeah.
what I'm trying to show or like trying to prove? And it was like no, like just you said you do something, like just follow through and allow for things to be imperfect and just show up, you know. Yeah.
I'm happy that you did.
Thank you for joining me. I know that for you was also challenging day.
Yeah, bless you. I mean, tea helps a lot. Once I had a couple of cups, I was like, okay, I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Battery was it's 20%. So I received the information, but it's yeah, it's done.
Mm.
All this. Mhm.
Bless you. Well, thanks for sharing and doing this activation. It's also like, yeah, honestly, I mean, I know that we planned this on the equinox, and then because of like Niepi and other things, we were like, okay, let's push it like a couple of days like after. And yeah, I mean, obviously, it makes sense when you think about it, but it didn't check the chart, and like it's interesting how it aligned exactly on the Sun Neptune day, because Neptune is our, like I was saying, is our spiritual attunement. I do feel like it's our gateway to higher states of consciousness and to like our spirit guides, like any higher intelligence that moves through us. So yeah, on a day like, yeah, where Neptune is very activated, I think it's an interesting opportunity to work with intuition. And um, yeah, also like Neptune is that it dissolves things. It's like um, so dissolving any limiting beliefs, any blockages, fears, um, all of these things around like what we are capable of doing and what we feel like. Um, we allow ourselves to dream, because obviously in like Aries, like having this vision of a new future, of something new that's coming, and then we're still in that new moon phase. So new moons are exactly that moment of planting the seed, of like setting the potential. So it's a good opportunity to like increase that bandwidth of what we feel like we're allowing ourselves to receive and dream. Like, okay, I can dream more, I can be more, I can do like there's no ceiling. I heard this in a podcast, I think it was with Matthew McConaughey, and it really stuck with me that a roof is a man-made thing. And I was like, wow, that really lasts. So I kept it since then. I was like, yeah, whenever I think of a ceiling, it's no, that's a man-made thing. So anyway, that's just what came now.
Beautiful, perfect, perfect. Because definitely, I feel like I can do more. Like I can bring more of this gift also that is going through me. And there was this I don't have the words to say right now in English. Impostor, the
Imposter, yeah.
imposter syndrome, where it's like, you know, so, and like stepping more into authenticity, into truth. But it's like this idea, you know, what does it mean, like stepping more into authenticity, into truth? It means that it will be uncomfortable, actually. It will not be like, oh, it's like so easy, you are becoming authentic and you are in your truth, you know. It's actually, it's really uncomfortable at the beginning because it's something new. It's something that you've never been before. It's something that, and it feels unnatural. It feels, you know, it feels like strange. It's like, oh, this is who I am. This is what I should do. Like, this is how I actually am. And, you know, sometimes it's, yeah, it should be easy. And I believe it gets easier and easier, you know, the moment you allow yourself to express what is inside you to be expressed.
Yeah.
The more you let go of these cages, of these chains, or like you're limited, this how did you say it? Like this roof made by men, the ceiling made by men, you know, like letting go of
Yeah,
all
it's
these
a man-made thing.
all these structures that we have around us to hold us, and creating more and more and more space. And it's,
Yeah,
but it's a journey, this as well. And it's, I guess the idea or my idea was like, it will be easy. It's like, yeah, I will do all of this and then I will be authentic, and then I will just, it will be so easy for me to just show up and share. And actually I see I am emotional, I am like, I say what I think I should say and not saying actually what I really want to say, you know.
yeah,
And yeah, this, with all these masks that we have, that we are like, just we are wearing them to protect something that we don't fully know what we protect. And but we have them since, I don't know, sometimes. From what I read recently a book named The Five Core Wounds. And it's like, with the five core wounds, that are five masks that we develop. No, for each wound, for each pain, there is a mask. And
yeah,
this them can be developed since we are in the womb of the mother. It's like they are so old in us. And it's a journey to release, to let go of the mask, to become aware of the mask first, like when we are using it, when we are like covering. And yeah, just, I wanted to say this.
no, I agree, and I think that's a very important thing to underline, that authenticity. It's like, especially nowadays in like the age of AI and with everything that's been happening and like how the collective is evolving, I feel like authenticity is the highest gift that we can bring into the world, and it's our purpose. So it's very, very important. But it's important to notice what you underlined there, that it can be very uncomfortable at the beginning because you're going against the norm of everything that you've been taught, and like against like what on paper might feel safe. I was like, oh, if I follow these formulas, then I'm gonna get to the same point where those other people that did. But yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, and sometimes it's like, yeah, that uncomfortable of like embodying your authentic self. But I believe, at least from my experience, is that it's, but that threshold is uncomfortable. But then the more you embody, the easier it gets, because you grow, your confidence grows, you like feel more embodied, you feel safer in yourself. So then, yeah, it's just that the beginning you do have to sit with that uncomfortability, that cringing of like, oh, but once you go through it, it gets easier and easier. At least in my experience, I don't know. But yeah, good to point out that yeah, keep doing it. It's like don't give up when it's uncomfortable because it's like there's a lot of light at the end of that tunnel. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So I want to add maybe a card at the end. There is this very nice shamanic crystals oracle.
Okay. Nice.
I just received
Looks
it
gorgeous.
a week ago from a friend, and there are very beautiful cards with very nice messages.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I want to take one card for the collective.
Please.
Whoever will see this video later, for us, for yeah, whoever is needed. Okay. Ah, very nice one. I had it. Okay, there are two. We take two.
What did we get?
Snowflake obsidian. I don't know if you see.
Okay.
Change and transformation must be sustained with strength.
Sorry,
And
say that again.
change and transformation must be sustained with strength.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I have also a longer message, but just a second, I want to show you the second one. Very interesting. This is lapis lazuli.
Okay.
Wisdom from the heart and healed ego is manifested through the world. And it's what is very nice is like there is the feminine and there is the masculine, in the cards.
Wow, I love it.
And there is fire and water, kind of, from what I
Yeah, I can definitely see the fire there.
Okay. So for the snowflake obsidian, let's see.
Wow, this tea is really good.
Hmm?
I was saying that this tea is really good. Like
What? Which tea you have?
I'm having a 1990 puer. Yeah, really good. I mean, it would be nice before I leave if it aligns to have tea in person.
Next time.
Yeah, I'm putting my intent there on this date.
Yeah?
Let's see.
Okay, I have milk oolong. I'm lighter a little bit.
Nice.
Okay, so
Okay.
the snowflake obsidian, the message of the card is like this: welcome, dear soul. I am the spirit of snowflake obsidian. The fire of the earth resides within me, and strength and transformation are my watchwords. I arrive after an explosion in which inevitable change becomes beauty. Accompanying me is none other than the sacred phoenix. Her story is legendary, and she is reborn from her own ashes, stronger than before. We understand that you are emerging from a challenging, or at times burdensome, phase, and you desire a complete transformation of your life. A restlessness shakes you inside, and you will find yourself continually assessing what's right or wrong. If you want real generative change, you have to let go, in the true sense of the word. The word. Let go of all the memories of past hurts that have conditioned your present self. Take back your life with a new awareness. You have learned a lot from what was and become strong. Let go, let go, let go. Dear
Wow.
your soul. Letting go does not mean erasing or forgetting, but becoming aware of your strength and changing accordingly, putting it to action in your daily life. I know we are asking a lot of you, but you are ready. You must know that this is the right time for you to regain your strength of soul. It already resides within you. I know change is always scary, but you can allow yourself to go beyond that and live a full, rewarding, and challenging life. I am black and white in color, reminding you that both darkness and light, excuse me, are part of you. It is important that you are aware of both so you know your personal characteristics. Don't keep judging yourself. You will only waste energy and produce fear. We are here to protect and support you through your metamorphosis. Don't make any hasty decision until you understand the work you need to do on yourself. Focus on your regenerative strength. When you regain clarity, then you can move. Carry me with you throughout the day. Meditating with me will let you touch your dark sides and help you sustain them. When I need a recharge, wash me underwater and expose me to sunlight. We hope that you express your strength in tangible ways and that your evolution unfolds like wonderful fireworks, allowing you to be proud of yourself. Okay.
Very beautiful.
Yes. Yes. So this was the snowflake obsidian. And for the lapis lazuli card, just a second. Yes. So, Mike, welcome, dear soul. I'm the spirit of lapis lazuli. My color is a deep blue with golden sparkles. Great painters have used me to make their paintings celestial. I am a royal stone, communicating through the heart and expressing myself through the spirit. My presence is full of charisma, and I assure you it is felt. Accompanying me today are beautiful white herons. We are here to tell you that it is time to make peace within yourself. It is time to put wisdom into your words and begin to manifest your countless gifts. The proud herons want to give you a sense of balance, stability, and the ability to discern between your energy and that of others. It is not always easy to be present with yourself and consistent with what you manifest in deeds and words. And dear soul, you often find an excuse to explain everything that occurs. Your potential is boundless. Okay. So your potential is boundless. The teachings are already imprinted within you. All that's left is to reopen the pages of your memoir. Given your many qualities, you could be a good leader or teacher. You can get your point across clearly, having great charisma. Or you could be a splendid creative, manifesting through the art of cooking or singing. Do you realize how much you can be? You just have to follow your passions. Consider training yourself using coaching methods or even get involved with theater. This would help you bring out that fluency you need without fear. It is not about a constructed fluency though, but rather your natural expressiveness that will emerge. When you have moments of confusion, remember another of your talents is writing. Use it to put all your thoughts in black and white. Your mind will calm, anger will transform, and you will become clear-headed again so you can communicate your thoughts without fear. There is a saying that states, you are responsible for what you say, but not for what others understand. At least up to a point. You should be able to reach the point where communication is crystal clear and free of shadows and doubt on both sides. Do your best. This is your task. I will be a great working tool for you while you carry me on your person. During rest, I will protect your dreams. Placing me in your workspace will help improve communication between you and your colleagues. If you teach, I will be happy to stand on your desk. If you wish to meditate, I will take you to my palace. When you feel too, wash me under the water and expose me to solar energy. We hope you enhance your charismatic presence to benefit both yourself in your daily life and to serve others. Okay, so this was the lapis lazuli. How do you feel these messages landed for you?
Yeah, uh, very beautiful. A lot of things to contemplate. I feel like it aligns interesting with because we've been through a Mercury retrograde, and that just ended after the new moon. Now, like all the planets are direct. So slowly, I mean, Mercury is still in the shadow because like when you have a retrograde, it's like the planet moves back, but then it has to like kind of like traverse again like that period that was retrograde, and that it's called the shadow. So it's still not to the point where it started the retrograde. That's when the clarity comes. But now it's kind of like, okay, slowly the fog is
Lifting.
dissolving, leaving. But yeah, Mercury retrograde, it's always a period of, I mean, it has a bad name in pop astrology, where I don't believe in any of those. Like, sure, like things might not work technologically, or things that you are said might be misinterpreted. But for me, that's always because the universe or life is trying to draw your attention towards something that you wouldn't put your attention normally. So that's why it's not working. It's not like life has any like agenda with you. But anyway, so Mercury retrograde for me, it's always any retrograde actually for that matter. It's just Mercury because it's connected with how the way we communicate and how we perceive information. And Lapis is also this tone of like communication, and in the message was a lot about communication. So, but any retrograde planet is all about like revisiting, reflecting, and reframing those three words, like revisiting the past, or like what you've been doing, the narratives, like reflecting and having that discernment, and then reframing your relationship with it. So when it comes to Mercury, obviously, like how we communicate. So the things we say, the things we process, the inner dialogue, the outer dialogue, like all of these things, the way we consume information, the way we share information. So yeah, it's interesting combining that with that snow snowflake obsidian of like letting go, kind of like letting go of all the ways in which we're disempowering ourselves through language. And yeah,
Uh,
for me that's a big thing, and that's why we have 3 Mercury retrogrades in the year, because I feel like there's a lot of work there. So it makes sense. So yeah,
and
I would just leave it at that. I would say that's kind of like what my mind first went when you started to like share the messages.
you
What
said that
about you? What opened for you, or what do you feel like?
it stayed with me. Sorry, just a second. It stayed with me when you said about how we disempower ourselves through language.
Yeah,
Yeah, how we do ourselves like such a big not service, like the opposite of service. I don't
this
know,
service.
disservice. Yeah, yeah. For me, the snowflake obsidian actually is the second time when I had this week. Like I took it. I think it was the first card that I took it from this oracle,
Yeah.
and it is very present with what I was sharing earlier about my letter of letting go that I wrote on the new moon, letting go, letting in, and um, yeah, for me it's a lot about this letting go of all the ways I'm, how you said, like I'm disempowering myself also, and I'm limiting myself, and I'm holding all these structures around me, and this
Mm.
one for this, and this lapis lazuli, it's very nice. It's, I'm reading it for the first time. It is, it's it's very interesting because I see here like also the light around the when
Mm. Yeah, yeah, the throat.
I feel how my voice, it's a little bit, like now when I'm speaking, it's like it's holding a little bit, and expression and sharing and speaking and writing
Yeah.
have been my journey in the last years, where like sometimes I was a little more up, then I was down, and it's it's a journey itself to express and to allow myself to express. Excuse me. It's moving the energy right now. Again, like when we are speaking about um, some things that are true, and it's one thing to write about them, and it's one thing when you express them through the voice.
Yeah.
It's because then you can unblock something, like really releasing and opening more and more and more. So yeah, both of them touched me in different ways. The writing, it's still present. Yes, I know I'm using it, but maybe this what it was said there with trying to open your expression through theater. I think like doing some ways of just creating space where you can release the expression, like the natural expression. Very,
Yeah.
it made sense. It clicked for me. It clicked for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Very nicely articulated. um, yeah, bless you.
Bless you too.
Okay. Yeah, I do feel like maybe we're getting like close to the end. I feel like I don't know, because I don't have a timer since we started, but by my calculation, we're probably around an hour and a half already.
An hour and a half already.
'Cause
Okay.
it looks like 6 p.m. on my phone there.
Okay. So that's quite
Um,
okay.
so, and also I've been having a lot of tea, and I feel like I probably need to go to the bathroom soon.
Okay.
And and it was a nice way of like bringing things kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
living like an open contemplation.
Open contemplation. Yes.
Yeah. So with these two cards that you pulled,
Mm-hmm.
the reflection of it, I feel like it's kind of like living like an open contemplation. So for me,
Yeah.
I like to leave things, yeah, with an open contemplation. So I feel like the answers are always within us. It's like funny, like we all go to someone looking for answers, but then I feel like the perfect way is when that person is just a mirror and like you find your own way. So living things with an open contemplation, yeah, I don't know, it's just
I totally agree with you about like the answers are within us. It's true, but sometimes we need a mirror. We need someone that can hold the space for us to go within and find what we need to find. So yeah,
for
sometimes it
sure.
can be um, journey like by ourselves, and sometimes with a guide or yeah, someone.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
we can close the space, the contemplation, and living also, how you said, living some space for the people who will see this video to contemplate on the card
Mhm.
and on our conversation. And yeah, thank you for sharing the tea together and the idea and the wisdom and astrology uh, wisdom as well.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for inviting. Yeah, like I was saying, the first time that I'm doing a live, especially like with with someone else. So it's nice. Yeah, I do feel like at the beginning, the first few minutes, I was a little bit like all over the place, kind of being like, wow,
Me too.
like we're actually doing this, okay. But then I felt like it went pretty nice. Like at least I enjoyed it, and the more like I was drinking this tea, I feel like this elixir kind of like opened up a lot of things inside of me, and I was like, wow, like I'm both holding the space, but I'm also like receiving, or like I just wanted to see where it takes me, especially like when you were reading the cards. I was like, okay, let's just see. So I enjoyed it and I received it. So yeah, thanks for inviting me. And yeah, we should definitely do this again. Let's keep stoking this fire.
Yeah, definitely we will do it again. We will see when the right timing will come. But it's nice experience. It's a nice way of um, bringing together like our energy and contemplating with the tea. Um, it's natural, you know. It's like allowing the energy also to move through us and sharing what can be useful and present for the collective as well. So thank you.
For sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And,
Thank you to all the people who have been here, who are, I think there is still someone here and who will see this video after. So
thank you all. And yeah, talk to you later, Simone.
thank you. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Okay.